Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm sharing with you a brand new palette. The palette is called the Goddess palette and it is from Alter Ego. They are a US based brand based actually in LA, and they reached out to me and asked if they could send me this palette, and of course I said yes. It looks absolutely stunning. I know that you're going to like it. Now this brand, they offer dupes. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette, which retails here in the UK for £111. This retails for $16, which translates to around about £12.60. So yeah, $16, £12.50, obviously versus £111. So yeah, that's a no-brainer, and I think you're going to absolutely love it. I can't wait to test it. If it's as good on the eyes as it looks in the palette, I am going to be absolutely thrilled. They are a brand new brand. They only have 2 palettes available on the website. This one, which obviously I'm going to be sharing with you today, and a second, which is called the Temptress palette. Also, it retails for $16, which obviously £12.60, something like that. And it's actually a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. I think free delivery over $25. So yeah, I'll link all of that information down below, website and obviously all of that good stuff for you, so that you can obviously check this out as well. So let's have a tour around the packaging. So the packaging itself looks like this. I think it's absolutely beautiful, just stunning. So of course you've got the brand name there, Alter Ego, the Goddess there, eyeshadow palette there. Turning it over, it gives you a little bit more information. Of course, the name of the palette, that it's a 15 colour eyeshadow palette, and then you've got the ingredients there as well. And it also gives you the website there to shop, and it is shopalterego.com. So let's have a look at the actual palette itself. Now it's a good weighty palette. I really like that. When you feel you feel a palette, you get hold of it and it's really light. I do like a weighty palette. It makes me think that I've got value for my money, which obviously I really like. Now of course the patination from the packaging is transferred onto the actual palette itself. Absolutely beautiful, really love that. So of course it says Goddess there and it says Alter Ego there, which obviously is the brand. Now on the back, what they've done here, they've put the name of the palette there, and that it is a 15 colour eyeshadow palette. It's also cruelty free, and you can see that there, but here you have the names of the shades, so gives you a little bit of an indication of where they're placed. But let's open it and have a good look inside. Now you do have one of these sheets, which I'm just going to remove, and you also have a mirror. So you have a mirror there with the name of the palette there, called of course Goddess. And then let's have a look at this. So if you know anything about Natasha Denona, I don't, you're going to know what these shades, you know, what that palette looks like compared to this one. I don't. I haven't got anything from Natasha Denona, so basically I'm going to be sharing with you today my first impressions and a try on of this. So it's going to be, I suppose, with fresh eyes, because I've never tried anything from Natasha Denona. I mean, I get anxious about using a palette that is £40 to £50, because I'm thinking, if I use that and I really love it and obviously hit pan, I've got to then replace it for that same amount of money. So $16 or £12.60, whatever it converts to, I'm much happier using a palette, using that palette, hitting pan, knowing I can replace it for, you know, a lot less. It makes me less anxious. So let's have a first look at this beautiful palette. So isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I'm so excited to test this out for you. So let's just count the shimmers. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmers compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes. And the shimmers, some of them, especially this one and this one, they look kind of duochrome. So really excited about that. I'm just so excited. Like I say, I've never tried Natasha Denona, so I have no idea what those palettes are all about. But wow, if this is a dupe, I'm really, really excited. This looks stunning. Okay, let me just move my phone out of the way and let's start swatching. Okay, so I'll do row by row. Feels beautiful as well. Oh my word. Okay, I'm already excited. Wow. Goodness me. Now it feels like you've got different kind of formulas for the shimmer shades. This one, which is called Artemis, this one seems a little bit like it's got, I don't know, it's like a foil, but it's got little bits of glitter in there and you can feel it, but it goes onto the arm so smoothly. Then we've got Athena, which is a matte. I mean, that is gorgeous. It's mustard, beautiful. Then we have Pandora, which is very similar feeling to Artemis, and it is a gold shimmer. Then we have, is it Isis? Iris. Is it Iris? Iris, yeah. This one here, which is beautiful. Oh, like a tan matte. Then we have Lissa on the end, which feels different to these two. It's your classic shimmer, that kind of feel. But wow, those swatches are amazing. They also feel very, very soft. So let's go into the next row. First duochrome there. Wow. Ooh, swatch that in a little bit of a tricky place. Okay, so we have got this one here. So this is the second row, and this one is called Aura. Beautiful. And again, very foiled, very much like this one here. Then we have a matte called, and I can't read it, Hera. That one there. We have a duochrome called Valkyrie. Oh, beautiful. Then we have this one. Now, I never know how to pronounce this. Is it Gaia or Gaia? Anyway, it's that one there. Beautiful. And then we have Venus on the end. I mean, if we're going just by swatches, these are stunning. Okay, going into the third and last row. This is beautiful. Oh, I'm just going to double that up. My finger slipped off my arm. Okay, so we have got the third and last row. We've got Freya there. We've got Juno, which is a matte. We have got Luna. Oh, beautiful. Then we have Avalon. And then we have a duochrome here. I'm just going to swing around, which is Avalon. Oh, I mean, beautiful, beautiful shades. Okay, so I'll just show you the swatches again. I mean, I was only talking in yesterday's video about palettes. I really love new palettes, obviously new ideas and all of that, but I want them to work for me, and the colours in this palette, not only is it new to me because obviously I've never tested anything like this before and shades like this, but it's wearable. I can wear it on a day-to-day basis, and it is just beautiful. I can't wait actually to put it on the eye. So here we go with the tutorial. I think I'm going to start off with this brush, which is a fluffy brush from Primark. It's the 251 Iron Crease Contour Brush. I'm going to go in with that first of all, and everything else that I use today I won't mention, but I will list it down below, because obviously I want to keep just to this palette. So what we're going to go in with first, Shall I go in with Iris, Hera or Juno? Oh, it's a tough decision. Or should I go in with Athena? I don't know. It's difficult. I think I'm going to go with Hera, which is this one here. It's the lightest, just to get a real feel of the palette to start with. Ooh, little bit of kick up, but nothing major. And I've already primed my eye. Like I say, everything else that I don't use in this video, or I do use that is not from this brand, I will list down below. Okay. Nice, blends out beautifully. It's quite light, which obviously I want to go from light to deep, just to share with you, you know, as many shades as I can. Goes on really nicely. I've not set the base. I've kept it quite, you know, cream formula. So let's go in again with the same shade, Hera, I think it was, wasn't it? I do like this brush because, you know, it just puts the pigment on, and it actually goes all over my eye rather than me having to, you know, it fits nicely, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. So that's blended out really nicely, hasn't it? I'll just put a little bit more on this side. So obviously I've shown that one layer, and then I've, you know, added a little bit more so that you can see how that one, you know, works and layers up. Then I'm going to go in with, of course, my old favourite, the eye contour brush from, again, Primark, and I'm going to deepen it up now. I think I might go in with a little bit with Athena, which is this one here. I want to test it out. It's absolutely beautiful. Just to see what I can achieve with these. Oh, yes. It's like, I'm always talking about these grungy tones, and this is it. So I'm going actually quite high. I'm going to cover up that first shade. Obviously this is a first impression, so, you know, we're just playing around with the shades, see what we can do. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. Is exactly the kind of colour that I love. It's so grungy, but it's just beautiful. And I'm going to put, I think, Hera, the first shade, underneath as a base, just to see what that does. It's got a little bit of Athena on there as well. Oh, they blend like an absolute dream. And it's because there are some golden, like green shades in here. This shade is going to work beautifully. And I'm just going in with the first brush, that fluffy brush, just to blend out the edge a little bit. Oh, love that. Okay, so now I'm going to deepen it up. Again, with this palette, you have those transitional shades, you have those medium tones, and you have a deep shade as well. So let's test out that. I'm going to keep it quite light to start with and then build it up. And it works perfectly with the colour that I've already got on my eye. Taking it all through the crease. Now, I've really been loving quite light eyeshadow looks over the last week or so. Obviously, we're getting a little bit of heat now here in the UK. It's very on and off at the moment, but I don't know, I just don't want to go that heavy with the eye, so I'm going to keep that depth I mean, all I've got is a bronzer, a shimmery bronzer, which I've been wearing all week, and it just works. I don't want anything too deep. Not with the summer. So the summer sunshine, you just don't need it, do you? So that shade Avalon works beautiful with that shade Athena, and obviously the first shade Hera. Just popping a little bit underneath the eye for definition. That is gorgeous. It's worked so beautifully. I'm just going to get a clean fluffy brush. This is one of my brushes from Beauty Bay. I'll obviously just mention the brushes that I'm using, but not the makeup, just to blend out this corner a little bit. Just stunning. Now, the moment that I have been really waiting for. I mean, I love those mattes, and of course it's so important to get the base correct, but these look so beautiful. Shall I go for Valkyrie? Shall I go for Cassandra? Which one shall I go for? I think I'm going to go for Valkyrie, because that one is, it looks more green. Oh, and I'm going to apply it with a finger, as I always do. Oh, wow. Oh my word. Oh, that is just stunning. Okay, I'm just going as far in to the inner corner as I possibly can. I'm getting one of my wipes. Oh, I knew I was going to love this as soon as I opened it. You just know, don't you, when those pigments and colours are going to work for you. Going back to my eye contour brush, and I'm going back into Avalon so lightly, and then just blend that. So merge those two shades together. Oh, stunning. Okay. I'm getting one of these brushes, a 250 pencil and powder smud brush from Primark, easily available here in the UK. Ooh, what shall I go in with? I think I'm going to go in with Freya, which is this shade here. And let's have a little look. This looks like one of those light shades, but it's got a little bit of gold to it. That is beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. And the shades really catch the light. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be a favourite palette. Oh. Like I say, I've never ever tested Natasha Denona. You know, I just would find it just too much paying that kind of money, and being able to use it, I'd probably just stare at it. So to actually test out this kind of a palette, or a Natasha Denona dupe, I'm just blown away by it, to be honest. The shade that I've put on the lid does have a little bit of glitter in it, as I expected, or as I thought when I swatched it, but nothing, nothing major. Only a couple of little bits fell out, but not too much fallout. So I'm just lining my eye. Like that. A little bit of mascara. Probably lashings of mascara, it will look like, but I don't want to mess it up now. I think This is going to intensify the look on the lid. Whenever you add mascara, it always does, doesn't it? I love a good dupe. So if anybody's actually got the Natasha Denona palette, I would love to hear from you what your thoughts are. Obviously you've seen me use this now, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. Obviously I'll give you my thoughts in a moment, but oh, wow. Well, you probably know my thoughts, so now I'm going to go into a little bit of a review and give you my thoughts on this. So first of all, price wise, $16 or about, you know, £12.60, that kind of £12–13, good price point anyway. I actually bought some palettes yesterday and one of them was in that price point, so you know, really good, like that price point, and I'm happy to pay that. That's fine. Regarding the packaging, outstanding. I really love it that it looks like that, and then you turn it, it looks like that in the light, like that. Love it. I think it's really beautiful. It's also, I don't know, it's just, it feels luxurious, even though I know the price point. It feels luxurious. It's got that weight to it. It looks well put together. It doesn't feel cheap in any way whatsoever. It is a card package, but it looks like it's not going to fall apart anytime soon. It is obviously magnetized. It's that thick. It is that size. Put my hand, where should I put my hand? There, so you can see it. But yeah, it's a little bit bigger than my whole hand, so very good for traveling. Love the idea that it's got a mirror. Not that I will use it, but I know that you will love it. But getting to the actual shades, oh, this is definitely going to become my favourite palette. I just know it. It looks beautiful. I've gone with kind of a grungy, greeny kind of look. It also reminds me of the Subculture palette, especially the lid shade. But I mean, you saw how easy the shades were to blend out, and I had no issues with that lid shade either. Subculture, I had an issue with that shade that looked very much like this. You're not going to have any issues whatsoever with this. The only issue you're going to have is which shade to choose. I would certainly recommend it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The mattes are stunning. The shimmers are absolutely stunning as well. And oh, I'm just blown away by it. I'm not even going to put lipstick on. I'm just blown away by my eye look. I'll leave you with the swatches. I will put a lipstick on for the photos and then share some videos on my Instagram. But oh my, I'm just mesmerised. Like I say, I've never ever tried an expensive palette for over £100. I'd be too, well, I would just stare at it and it would be a waste of money because obviously I wouldn't use it. But this one for $16 or £12–13, oh, it just looks amazing. I can't stop staring at my eyes. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you purchased anything from this brand? Have you purchased the other palette? Have you purchased this one? You know, what are your thoughts after trying it out? Will you be making a purchase? Also, it came by Royal Mail. There was no, is it UPS that delivers it? None of that. Didn't have to pay anything extra, nothing like that. And like I say, it's free delivery over $25 on their website. All links will be down below. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm obsessed. You're going to be seeing more of this palette. Okay, I'll leave it down to you now to comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always, and of course if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. But until tomorrow, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Better go and put a lipstick on now. Thank you. Bye.